Hey guys, it's Saul, and today I decided to play an indie game while I wait for my new computer parts to come in. And I think once I get my new computer parts in, I'm going to be playing some much more graphically intense games. But for now, I figured I'll just play a few indie games since I love indie games, and I love to show them off. And honestly, it's a great community. I love everybody that's involved with indie games. I love the developers. I love the people who actually like to play the games. And yeah, I mean, it's just always a great community. I love the guys I meet at PAX every year when I'm sort of previewing the games that have come out in the community. And yeah, I think it's just a really great community, the indie game scene. But today, yeah, we were playing Frozen Synapse, which is currently, and only for about another a day or two, is featured on a Humble Bundle, and I'm sure it's going to show up again sometime soon. But for now, you can get it for super cheap using that. I think you could get it for as little as $1 if you wanted, but if you wanted to get some other stuff, I recommend giving them at least $5 or maybe more if you just feel like a nice person. Anyway, let's jump into it, I guess. First thing I'd like to note then is this is a multiplayer game, and it's primarily a multiplayer game. So since it takes place in a turn-based style, you can actually play games for up to days at a time. A single game you can play over the span of several days or weeks even if you really wanted to. But it's kind of an interesting idea there because it's really it kind of makes for a really good office time waster if you think about it. If you had a couple friends at work with this game, you could easily just play this almost like you would on a multiplayer chess game or something. Today I'm not going to play multiplayer, even though I did get. I'm sure some of you saw I got an invite a moment ago to a multiplayer game. I've noticed, by the way, whenever I log on, there's usually always like one or two guys that really, they're just looking for other people to play with. And since it's turn-based, not only can you play these long games, but you can play multiple games at once. So you can hold. I don't really know if there's a limit, to be honest, but I've held as many as like 3 or 4 different games at a time, and which I think is pretty cool. Now, I haven't really jumped too far into the whole campaign aspect of this game yet, but I imagine it's all right. I honestly, I think the humor of this game is pretty fun. It's got a lot of fun humor in it. I'm gonna kind of skip through a lot of the stuff, so we don't have to see a lot of it. I just kind of want to jump into the gameplay. Yeah, I played the first mission and did awful. pretty much just died like right off the bat. And whenever I tried to restart it, I noticed something interesting was that it reset the entire level. So it'll have about the same resources every time. Like in this situation, it should give me a few shotgunners, and the enemy should all have assault rifles. But I've noticed that, yeah, and that's the same right here. So I have 4 shotgunners against 5 assault rifle people. But this is a completely different layout from the last 2 or 3 times that I've played this. And yes, I have not beat it yet. So my hope is that I can make some progress on this particular one. So you can move around using the arrow keys, but the real awesome way to get around is just by using sort of the SolidWorks approach, which is for any those CAD designers out there. By moving your mouse wheel out and then moving into where the mouse button, the mouse cursor is pointed to. If you ever played Supreme Commander, you might be a little familiar with this interface. So yes, this is a turn-based game. As you can tell, there's not a lot of action going on right now. These are sort of your game pieces, your players right here, and we're looking to just eliminate all the guys in the room. So since I have a shotgun, I got to make sure that whenever I engage one of these guys, I'm really close to him. And this game is just super tactical. So you need to, you really need to plan way ahead. There's really no such thing as just running and gunning in this game. I don't think you'll really ever come out very well with that strategy. So I've got one idea already. I think what I'm going to do is just add a waypoint right here to this guy. I want to take these 2 guys out, but I know it's going to be extremely hard. Gonna aim my guy over that way, and I can always readjust it by coming back over here and just moving this around. And I can see where his viewpoint is. I'm gonna start him out as ducking because he's already behind these two sort of mid-level panes here that they won't be able to see him if he's ducking under them, but he'll be able to shoot through and see the other guys if he's standing. So I want him to right off the bat start ducking, and then when he comes over here, I kind of want him to. So I'm gonna click on this first. I kind of want him to wait probably about a second and a half. And I apologize because it seems like my game seems to be kind of laggy right now. This is why I need that new computer. And at that about minute and a half mark, I want to right click on that area and let's make him stand. And he should be already pointed towards here, and just to, it doesn't really matter at that point, but just also want to add that I want to engage on site. So nothing really too complicated there. So he's just really gonna be crouching here, ready to get these guys, and then my hope is that they're gonna walk over here for a moment, and then he's gonna stand up and just shoot the bejesus out of him. Okay, well with that, I'm just gonna let it go, and we'll see how it goes. So I press prime, and it's gonna ask me if I'm sure, and then it's gonna start moving all the guys around, so we can kind of watch what my decisions did. So let's see here. Nothing happened. Oh, we did get something. Okay, I might have actually did something good. Apparently I didn't leave my number 4 guy here long enough, but it looks as though somebody got shot. Oh, okay, good. My shotgun guy looks like he's in the process of killing this guy, so I'm just gonna let him do his thing. Unfortunately, okay, so I want to just backtrack this guy a little bit. I have a waypoint here. Somebody else wants to play. Aiming in this direction. Just stand up like immediately. I don't actually want him quite that visible either, so I'm going to move this back just a little bit. What's really neat about this game is the amount of leverage you have over what you can do. So it's really easy to just click and drag around the game, around the guys. Move this guy up a little bit more. I really don't want to get him in too far yet, although I only have so many turns. But I imagine if I'm in the right position, I shouldn't be doing too bad. We'll just do a little engage on site deal. I think by default they will engage on site, but I could be wrong. Alright, that guy's already dead, so I don't really need this other guy around here. Let's move him up. Right around here. Do this. He should not be in harm's way at this point, but I could be wrong. Now when he gets here, I want him to duck. And then when he gets here, I want him to stand. Wait about probably about 2 to 3 seconds before he ducks again. So it's really, I mean, I've died so many times in this game. I've just learned it's really good to be as careful as humanly possible. So let's prime that. We'll see where this goes. Outcome, okay. Hopefully you guys can see this. One guy already dead. Oh, second one dead. One of my guys dead. That wasn't so good. I wasn't anticipating that this guy would enter the room, and so he took out my guy. But I was able to take somebody down before he died. Actually, that might have been. What's cool is I can go back and I can see who did what. So yeah, it was number 4 that did that. I was wondering if number 1 might have done something there, but it doesn't look like it. So number 3 here is just about ready to get killed in any situation, but I just don't know what to do here. I feel like it's probably just best to keep him waiting and maybe make a waypoint to just slowly move him away. I'm ducking, so he slowly moves. I'm gonna move this guy as quickly as possible over here, and what I want to do is say that from this point continue on sight, so if he does see a guy, just keep running, and that's probably because he's not going to have a very clear line of sight until he gets near one of these guys, so or he's not going to be able to engage them until he gets really close. So I don't want him to stop if he sees somebody. So let's prime that. We'll see how that goes. Oh man, number 3 and number 4. These guys just ran away like almost randomly. That is a shame. That is a total shame. I think I only have another turn to do this in, which is just ridiculous if you ask me. At this point I'm just trying to move the game along, and I think I get a little impatient while I'm playing this game, so it's really good to probably take turns, really just take breaks every time that you have a turn, which may seem a little crazy to a lot of people. Yeah, I did it. I got one guy. So now I do have the advantage. Finally. Look over here. Okay, let's try that. I'm kind of moving through this really fast. I'm probably going to lose the game because of this. Yes! Oh, yes, I did it. Oh, but 2 of my guys are going to get killed because of this. Because of my strategy here. Oh, no. Oh, this is so terrible. Okay, so at this point, I need this guy to come all the way over here and look down the hall and shoot this guy in the face. And definitely engage on sight. And this guy, I'm going to duck into the nearest place he can. Continue on sight. He's already standing. Okay, prime. Go. I don't know if I was supposed to do this in 5 turns or not. I remember something about 5 turns, but maybe I was crazy. Oh, he missed him. Yes. Okay, unfortunately, yes! Did it. Victory. Awesome. Well, that was, wow, I can't even believe I did that. Cool. I'm really kind of happy about that. So, victory, apparently I got a rating for some reason. Not sure what that is. I can rewatch what I did, or I can just keep going to the next mission. So, a lot of fun, guys. I do recommend this game. It is, again, on the Humble Bundle right now, so if you enjoy an extremely tactical game, if maybe you're into the old Rainbow Six games like I was, definitely check it out. And yeah, I do highly recommend this. I will see you guys next time.